I would like to tell my story of who I was before and who I am now in the meantime. I am an ex-top athlete. I was training 6 hours a day, and due to major shoulder surgery, my life as a top athlete was completely over. I was completely depressed. What do? You crawl into the sofa, something I was totally unfamiliar with. You end up in a different world, from always doing sports to nothing. G sits in the sofa. G starts drinking something like soda. You start eating too little. Opposite. As an athlete, I ate an incredible amount, maybe more than everyone combined. And all that lapses. Your familiar surroundings fall away. You enter a black hole, as they nicely describe. And for me, that was the culprit up to and including. So I came to Elaine and put the question to Elaine. Can you really help me? I had already been to professors, and those people were honest with me, but I didn't care at all. The doctor that gave me the best answer was, instead of 6 hours, you should exercise for at least 10 hours a day. Is not possible. In this society that you definitely have to earn your pennies, it is not possible. Told the doctor too. I got to Elaine, and Elaine asked, what are you actually suffering from? How can I help you? I asked, Elaine, help me, because thou art going to be able to help me. Elaine then suggested SkinnyLove. That was still with the original. I started drinking that, and actually from day one I very wisely opened my tap, and I cut down all the soft drinks that were still in the house. Did that hurt me? No, absolutely not. Because thanks to Elaine, I realized how bad soft drinks were. So the soft drinks were gone, everything into the bin, and I started SkinnyLove. On 6 April last year, so 2022, I started SkinnyLove and followed up with Elaine every week. I stood on the scales with this, and the evolution was fantastic. At a good 7 months, I had slimmed down 34 kilos. I did not feel hungry. I didn't feel hungry. I didn't go on a diet, but I did listen to Elaine. Because the golden tips that Elaine gave me worked wonders. A good breakfast, a 10-hour meal, a midday meal, a 3-hour meal, and an evening meal. That was back to the real world of my top sports life for me that I had totally forgotten. Thanks to these little tips and Elaine's fantastically good coaching, I managed to have a healthier body again. And not only I notice that, even my children notice it and say, Dad, you're suddenly a Duracell rabbit again. So you get a new life thanks to the fantastic products.